Hi everybody, today's video is a snack video. I haven't done one in a while, so I thought I would share what I like to snack on. So if you're a diabetic or you are trying to just eat healthier, there's so many different snacks out there, right? Trail mixes and stuff that everyone can get. But if you are trying to eat healthier, like I said, and you're a diabetic, you don't have a lot of options. So I have come up with my own trail mix. I eat this a lot and I love it. So hopefully you'll like this as well. And if you make a variation of it, please share. So first thing I do is I take a bar of 95% chocolate. 4 pieces are 8 grams of chocolate, 1 total sugar. And remember, this is each total on a label means the actual serving amount. So 1 serving is 4 pieces. So in those 4 pieces, 1 gram is sugar and the rest 5 grams are total fiber. So I take that and I beat the heck out of it. I usually use a little mallet and I put the bar down, I put a towel on it and I just start beating it. So as you can see, I've got a lot of chunks in here. So some of these chunks are a little too big. So I'm going to, and make sure you always wash your hands. I know I don't have to tell people that, but I am going to break up some of the bigger chunks because, again, this is a trail mix. So you're not eating just chocolate. We've got some other things that we want to put in there. All right, so let's get this all broken up. Now, I go with 95% because it is a lot less sugar. There is more fiber in it. Now, one thing I want to say, you want to be very careful with fiber if you have anything that's going on with, if you have any type of diverticulosis, something like that, you really want to watch your fiber on that. It's not always good for everyone to have so much fiber. So, okay, having said that, we're almost done with this. Now, you can go with, 85, 90%. I did try one time 100% chocolate. I don't know what it is about that extra 5% of chocolate, or sugar, I should say. Good gravy. The 100% was horrid. So if you decide you want to do 100% with absolutely no sugar in it, be warned. What a difference. Okay, so we've got our nice chunks in here. You just don't want, unless of course you're making a different type of trail mix where you want some big chunks. I don't want big, but I want it where it's finger picking so I can at least pick it up. Okay, so we have our chunks of chocolate here. The next thing I like to add, and you could add any kind that you want, I love pistachios. I also love macadamia nuts, but I find that pistachios seem to go very well with this. So I've got some pistachios. So put as much as you want in there. And then I also like coconut. I like the Simple Truth. I like the organic of the Kroger brand, only because there's other organic, I think, out there that's probably a little bit better for us than the Kroger brand, but they are very economical. I also like the toasted coconut better than what I actually have, but they were out and a lot of people don't like the toasted. So we have our toasted coconut. As you see, I've eaten some of it. So what I'm going to do, these are just 3 ingredients. You can add whatever other stuff you want in there. Just make sure it's for diabetics. Okay, so let's add it in. Let's add it in. And let's put as much coconut in as we want. Depends on how much you want to have in there, right? Also, the toasted coconut that Simple Truth, the Kroger brand has, they're bigger chunks, so they are easier to eat. But again, sometimes I'm just grabbing and shoving in my mouth because I'm hungry. All right, again, make sure you've got your hands are washed. You can use a spoon for this, but I find it's easier like you're making meatloaf, right? All right, so here is your trail mix. I like to keep mine in a glass Tupperware, if you will, a glass container, and then I just take this everywhere I go. I literally keep it in the car with me, so if I'm hungry, I have something to chew on. Now, here's what I want to tell you. If you are having problems with nuts like diverticulosis or just little sharp things that don't feel good going through your body, here's another thing that you can use in lieu of the nuts. Instead of, you can take garbanzo beans, chickpeas, you can roast them, and I do have on my Facebook how to roast your garbanzo chickpeas. You can roast them, put some salt and pepper, whatever you want on it. Don't put too many seasonings though, because it's a trail mix. It is going to be, it's not being used, I should say, in like a veggie recipe or anything. So make sure you use the garbanzo beans, you know, maybe a little salt, maybe a little pepper, and then mix it up. Make sure it's roasted, dry them before you roast them, and then you mix it all together. And that's another thing that you can use. Excuse me. Excuse me. If you want, you could always use different other seeds, pumpkin seeds and stuff. But again, if you're having problems digesting and the little sharp edges of a peanut or a seed is going through you, you might want to stick with garbanzo beans. Okay, so try this out. It is so delicious. I like it that it's got a little bit of that sugary taste, got the coconut taste, and it's got some salt from the pistachios. Now, before I'm done with the video, I just want to let you know, our coconut, because it is unsweetened, there's no added sugar in it. The carbs in this, there's only 3 carbs per serving, and that would be 2 tablespoons of this is the serving, and the sugars are less than 1 gram in each of the total servings. So again, a serving, and when they talk about a serving and they talk about the total is the amount in that particular serving, not the whole bag or can or box. All right, if you try it, let me know. So from one diabetic, gratefully diabetic, to another, enjoy.